Hello everybody, my name is Nigel Farage and it's my privilege to lead UKIP, the party that just topped the polls in the European elections in the United Kingdom and the party that is the voice of opposition. We believe in a completely different kind of Europe, a Europe in which we trade together, we cooperate together, we're friends together, we have mutual recognition of each other, but where we're not run by 28 old men, unelected, based in Brussels, running the European Commission. Now the other week, I met Beppe Grillo for the first time. We had lunch and we talked, and I was struck by just how much we had in common. Because like Mr. Grillo, like the Five-Star Movement, we believe in direct democracy. We don't want power going away from our countries, going away from our people, going to the Commission and all those organisations in Brussels that have failed at virtually everything they do. And it's for that reason that from the very start we opposed the euro. There was always an argument that Germany and a few northern countries might make a single currency work. Britain luckily opted out, but now we have the north and south of Europe trapped together in this deathlock, and frankly the consequences for the Mediterranean have been disastrous. So not only do I fully support the idea that a referendum in Italy on the euro makes sense, I don't believe that those Mediterranean countries and Germany should stay together inside the same economic and monetary union. Now, over the last few years in the European Parliament, the EFD group has been the voice of opposition in the Parliament. We operate as a loose association of people. Nobody is whipped and told how they must and must not vote, provided they adhere to the principles of the group. Whatever the Italian newspapers might have told you, UKIP is a non-racist, non-sectarian political party. And amongst the 24 MEPs that I'll be bringing with me to Brussels, we have one man who is openly gay, we have a Muslim businessman, we have several mixed-race candidates and Jewish candidates, and 7 women who were elected on our lists without any shortlisting. We're an open-minded party. The reason we've been taking stick is the same reason you've been taking stick. We're taking on the establishment. My advice to you is to be suspicious of those like the ECR group who will tell you they support their views. Up until 2011, the British Conservatives were against a referendum in Britain only because of UKIP pressure do they now say they want one. And remember, the British Conservative Chancellor of the Exchequer says it is the inexorable logic of the euro that all those countries involved must sign up to a fiscal compact and must begin to build what is the United States of Europe. Mr. Cameron supports this. He was recently called by Mr. Verhofstadt the greatest federalist outside the European Union. So be suspicious of those who actually are part of the very establishment that would bring you down, and recognise that working with us, working together, we can be the voice of opposition inside that European Parliament. We can represent the voices of tens of millions of people who frankly haven't been heard for too long. I want this to work. I love Italy. I did business in Italy for 8 years, working with a colleague of mine based in Milano. And look, we're different. The point about Europe is we are different countries. Let's recognise the fact we're different countries. Let's be friends together. Let's work together. But let's make sure we bring down what is now an over-centralised, undemocratic form of government based in Brussels that needs to be radically changed. I very much hope you will come and work with us. If you do, you won't regret it.